Welcome to Man Eats in Peace Live, Mythical Munchies. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. I don't want to call this a last minute stream, but I did scramble last minute to get everything set up. It's been quite a long day, and I didn't really think about what I wanted to play today. I'm not really in the mood to play 007 as much as I'm loving that game. It's just been such a crazy week. And last week, I apologize to everybody that I had to cancel on Wednesday last week. So here I am, coming on a little late, of course, but we're playing Slay the Spire. We've done this before on stream, way back in the early days of Man Eats in Peace. Let's get our game capture going. That might help a little bit, so it looks a little nicer. Why is that not working? Looks a little drawn out. Nothing wants to work tonight. Who knows? Maybe the game will kick in and we'll get going. But hope everyone's doing well. Let's get in the chat, see who's here. Juggernaut Toast coming in #1 tonight. Another night, another stream. Welcome everyone, and of course, welcome man. Hello Juggernaut Toast, good to see you. Coming in at #2. Space Filth. The mighty Space Filth. And speaking of Space Filth, oh, here we go. I'm sure he's excited for this. I've got my official, I better not spill this on my keyboard. I've got my official Space Filth mug. Thank you again, Space Filth, for all the support over the last year and some change. Space Filth's got his own merch store now on TeePublic, so go check out. And if you want to type it in there, my man, that would be nice, so you could share with everybody. But look at that, isn't that beautiful? So we're drinking out of the Space Filth mug tonight. Keep this on my desk. Look at that. I'm drinking a Coke Zero in this though, because the coffee will just go cold so quick, right? So, but we're drinking a Coke Zero. Delicious. Coming in at #3 tonight. Let me go back up in chat. Oh, there we go. Now the game capture finally kicked in. Looks a little brighter on your end. It's really dull if I don't have it on game capture and it's just on screen capture of the desktop. Just something I noticed. Coming in at #3 tonight, we've got High Castle. How you doing, High Castle? Good to see you. Coming in at #4, the lovely Kim Lehman. Good to see you too, Kim. Kim's asking, is anyone here excited for the new Halloween game coming out in October? I've heard about that. I haven't really looked into it though, but that sounds pretty cool. Getting to play as Michael Myers. There's actually a really good game. Just realized too, I haven't been on Mythical Munchies in quite some time, so I'm just going to delete that. That was the game that we were playing tonight, but that was not the game. That was, what's that thing called? Crimson Desert or whatever? That was a great game. I thought it was really fun. It's just, it's so big. Man does not have time for that right now. But I wanted to jump on and try it when it first came out. Maybe one day we'll get back to it. The crew is assembling High Castle. That's right. Kim's liking the Man Walks in Peace videos. I'm glad you guys are liking that stuff. I need to film another one, hopefully this week. And there we go. I see Space Filth's at the bottom, so I will get to that. Another Halloween game, apparently. There's a really good Friday the 13th game, actually. I've still got it, I think, on my Switch. And you get to be Jason Voorhees, and then there's like camp counselors that run around. That was actually a lot of fun. It was an online game. I don't know if it's still open, like if you can still jump in and play it, but that was a cool game. There we go. So tpublic.com/user/spacefilth-inc. Spacefilth Incorporated. And I really do love this mug, so thank you for the cool design. We just add to our community. There we go. So drinking out of the official Space Filth mug. Also, I've got my Final Fantasy Man Eats in Peace shirt on. A long sleeve tee. I've never actually had one of these out of the merch, and I love this shirt. So let's show the design off. So very reminiscent of Final Fantasy logos. Final Fantasy. It's a really awful pun, but hey, it works. Never played the Leatherface game, Kim. Helldivers just added Warhammer? So what? So it's like within the Warhammer universe? That sounds pretty cool. Absolutely. And I am surviving in this right now because I've got a nice little fan under my desk that just blows up. And the way it is, it actually works out perfect because it hits the legs, but it also kind of shoots up this way. So this is where my official fan is now, and I actually do really like it. So it keeps me cool. Because this room can get a little warm here and there. Oh, that's cool. Just referring to what Spacebolt was saying about the Helldivers. Now, my girlfriend and daughter are going away this weekend. I think they leave Friday. So there is a chance Man will have some free time, and maybe Man can hop on some Helldivers with you guys. I will let you know in Discord, because it'd be fun to play some games here on my PC. I don't get to play as many PC games as I once did. The Switch keeps me sane on those times where I just can't, you know, like there's some days I'm just so exhausted when everyone's in bed, I actually just don't want to sit at my PC. So I have been playing the Switch, and actually Final Fantasy 14 is now available absolutely free too, which is really cool on Switch 2. And it's actually a really cool port. So I've been playing that. So I've been diving into some MMOs again. I miss playing WoW, but again, it's, you know, having to sit at a PC sometimes is very difficult when one is extremely tired. So I've been getting a MMO fix on my couch, which is a lot of fun. It's cool having Final Fantasy 14 in my hands too. I never thought I'd be able to, one, I didn't think I'd ever play that game, and two, I didn't think it would be a portable game to play. Like an MMO in your hands, weird, but it's fun. So how appropriate to be wearing Final Fantasy. I think the Space Filth mug makes the Coke taste better, because the mug is made with love. So yeah, folks, we're playing Slay the Spire, which is a legendary game, and a lot of people absolutely love this game. I've played it a few times and I enjoy it. I think it's fun, but I just wanted to play something simple tonight. I do want to get back to Dredge. The only downside with the Dredge streams is that requires a lot of how should I say, energy, because I'm reading all of the dialogue and doing some voiceover work, and I just to do a stream like that, I just don't have it in me tonight. So I wanted to play something relatively simple yet challenging nonetheless. So here we are playing Slay the Spire. So maybe I'll jump into our full screen. I don't know what I should click though. Maybe the cameras. Yeah, that'll probably be good. That works okay, I guess. The lovely tear in me asshole. The lovely tear in me asshole has shown up. Yes, Man is neglecting the new WoW season. Man's neglecting WoW in general. And Tyrion, I don't know if you just hopped in, but I was just talking about how on the Switch 2, I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 for like a minute or two here and there because I just don't have the energy like I used to hop on my PC and play long sessions on PC games. Makes it very difficult. Sorry, 1 second, folks. I may need to run upstairs for a few minutes, but just bear with me. We will have an answer shortly. So let's keep going through chat. Tyrion says, FF yuck. It's different. I definitely prefer Azeroth over, I can't remember what the hell the names of the world is, or the planet, whatever I'm on, but I'm enjoying it. I like Final Fantasy. I think it's a cool game. Will I stick with it? I don't know, but it was absolutely free to play for like 3 or 4 expansions. So it's a very generous MMO. There's no money involved at all. It's just a free to play. I mean, eventually, if you want to, like, if you can play like 200 hours of the game and finally get to the current expansions, then yeah, but I don't think I will. So I get to play it for free, which is nice. Yes, those are the official membership Man Eats in Peace emojis. The man runs from zombies in peace, and the I think it's man is stressed in peace. I can't remember what I named everything. Juggernaut Toast says, new Helldivers War Bond is fun, yet terrifying. Would love to play some Helldivers sometimes. Yes, and as I said, there's a good chance maybe this weekend that I can hop on with you guys and we'll play some Helldivers. Now you're going to be holding my hand for a good chunk of the time because I am very rusty. I've not played Helldivers in probably since the stream that I did, and that I didn't enjoy that as much playing by myself. Found it quite difficult actually to be doing like a solo dive. But stay tuned. I will let you guys know in Discord this coming weekend. I think I'll be able to do it though. Spacefield says, man cool, man goofy, man scared, man stress, man run fear. That's right. Yeah, I'll let you guys know because I have said many times that yeah, it's soon, and it just life just keeps going. But I could definitely use a nice session of some online gaming with some good friends. I'm glad. We're going to need a professional diver. Or hell diver, rather. Okay, folks, give me 1 second. I need to just run upstairs. But stay tuned. I will be back very, very shortly. And I have returned. False alarm. False alarm. Nothing bad, don't worry. Okay, we're back. The joys of man dads in peace. The joys. Help me. What did I miss? Let's look. Okay, let's go. Okay, where was I? Okay, Helldivers. Kim says, congratulations on 923, to be very specific right now. Thank you very much, Kim. On that road and grind to 1,000 subscribers. I was really hoping I'd hit it earlier on the channel, but it is what it is. I am grateful to all of you for always tuning in and supporting Man Eats in Peace. It is very, very humbling to know that all of you keep coming back to watch a man stream in peace. High Castle saying, I have to work on the weekend, but late into the night I can hop on. That sounds good. Yeah, I mean, it might work out. I was waiting for Cyberstan to return. Very cool. I don't know if I'm actually going to be working my day job on Saturday. I do have plans in the afternoon on Sunday, but it may be Saturday that I have that free time where we could maybe play in the evening, if that works for some of you, but I don't know yet. I'll let you know soon, though. I do promise that. High Castle saying, but the 40k collab had me itching. Very cool. Cyberstan or Melavelon Creek returning would be awesome. Did I say that right? Just like the Terminator. That's right. Juggernaut saying, I'm free Saturday night, so that would work for me at least. Perfect. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing something like that. I think we'll probably just do Helldivers then, right? Once again, folks, the Space Filth Inc. mug. High Castle's saying Saturday would also work for me, which is great. And hopefully Space is good to go with that too. High Castle, are you on Discord? I'm just trying to remember. Pretty sure you are, right? I don't go on Discord very often, but Space Filth looks like he is good to go for Saturday as well. Yeah, Saturday should work out. If I have Saturday off in general, I will make sure I am playing games for a good chunk of that time. I may even stream in the morning if that's the case. I go away to a cottage on the following Wednesday. So actually, yes, now that I think about it, I should probably let you all know, and I will make a post on the channel as well. So unfortunately, next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even Sunday, I will be actually going away to a cottage, so there will be no Man Eats in Peace live, and I do apologize, but man needs to vacation somewhat in peace, because man doesn't really get to go away very often. I thought you were on Discord. Okay, good. Okay, well, let's hop into the game. I'm just going to say abandon run at this point. There we are. We'll just start over. I think I remember how to play this game. I could be wrong, but it's not like crazy complicated. Embark on a quest to slay the Spire. I know this, like, the sequel's out, but here we are just playing the first one, because I barely even played any of the first one. The Ironclad is what I believe I've played as most of the time through these like little runs. The remaining soldier of the Ironclad sold his soul to harness demonic energies. The Ironclad has burning blood. At the end of combat, heals 6 HP. 5 unlocks remaining to next unlock. Well, that's good. Who are the other ones again? The Silent, a deadly huntress from the Foglands, eradicates foes with daggers and poisons. And then we've got the Defect, a combat automaton which became self-aware. Ancient technology allows the manipulation of orbs. Neato. Alright. So we'll do the ironclad, I think. Why not? Now this is like a card deck builder kind of game. Just for some of you who may have never seen this game or know anything of this game. Oh, that's okay, High Castle. Yeah, that was actually a fun little night we had. It was like an unofficial stream and hangout, but that was a good time on Discord. Again, with my new dad life and schedule, it's really hard to have time like that, but maybe one day. As I said, Man Eats in Peace Live has been scaled back a little bit. I wish I could come on more, but I think, yeah, like the last time I was on, it was like 9 days ago or something, but the nice thing is I did record a bunch of content, so I've got a couple weeks left of content being pumped out, which is nice, but I probably should get going on recording some more. I've brought Man Drives in Peace back. I've brought now Man Walks in Peace is the new edition. Maybe I'll do a video where it's Man Games in Peace, or yeah, Man Games in Peace. We'll bring that back, where it's just kind of like ASMR, like sitting off to the side. Maybe I'll play some Final Fantasy 14 on the Switch or something like that. It's like a lo-fi type video, right? If you haven't watched any Man Games in Peace type videos. Nothing like the stream where we got all the bells and whistles and transitions, OBS, all that stuff. I don't like calling my channel ASMR, but it does have qualities of that. Or ASMR vibes. But I'm not like an ASMR artist or whatever you call them. It's not really what I'm going for. Just the long running joke of a man eating in peace, which just turned into everything you see now. But this is still the heart of the channel for me, is coming on live and hanging out with everybody and talking, because none of my videos I talk. That's the funny thing. So it's like two personas. That's true. It is a blessing to have the time to actually game and stream. And that's what I mean. Like, as far as life moving forward, I tend now to, like, if I'm gonna game on my PC, I'm gonna probably save it mostly for streaming, and every once in a while maybe like a hangout kind of thing, like we're gonna attempt to do this Saturday. But besides that, it's really hard to sit at the computer. Like, even now I'm tired. It's just like when I'm streaming, I have a little bit more life to me, right? Because I can talk and just hang out with everybody. But like, for me to just sit down at my PC alone and not be like doing a show, I just find I'd rather like sit on the couch behind me. That's just the way it is. Man, Dad's in Peace, so much fun. Well, Kim, it's not actually going to be a live this Saturday. It's just some of our friends here, our community friends. We've been trying to, well, they have been doing nights, but I keep saying like, yeah, we'll do it soon, and I just never really get around to it. Or just hard to find that time where we can all meet up. But it's going to be like we'll be talking on Discord and playing some Helldivers. So, yeah. Just a bunch of friends playing some games the old school way, right? Well, somewhat old school way. All right, let's dive into this game. Let's see if I remember how to do any of this. Sordium. Greetings. It's a giant whale thing. Oh, talk. Should probably do that. At least confront the first boss. So we have two options. I guess you can't really see the options the way my cameras are there, but it says enemies, your next 3 combats have 1 HP and max HP +8. Let's do max HP. Granted. and I will leave. All right, so we can go up these different options of, I guess, like a tier, or we have to slay the Spire. Is that what we have to do in this game? Let's go to this one. I don't know how I should do this. Let's see. Maybe if I put the camera, I may have to make like a, I may have to do like a slay the Spire camera. Let's do a duplicate. I'll just call it slay. All right. What if I move that up a bit? Let's put man, what, right here? Does that work? Now you can see all the information underneath, which is kind of important, right? So we'll put man right there. I think that works. That's good enough. My castle says for democracy because the emperor protects. Indeed he does. LAN party but online, absolutely. I'm reading this backwards right now. And then Space is saying I'll be available Saturday evening-ish. That's good then. I think Saturday will be the day. It should be the day. So let's aim for Saturday, but I'll keep you guys in the loop on Discord. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And Kim was asking about Resident Evil. I think the next time I do like a Fright Night or Friday Night Frights, let's just polish off Resident Evil 8 and get it done so it's done. And then maybe one day I'll dive into the DLC. DLC's not as important to me. But I feel like for 8 it is kind of important because it's like the leftover story of Rose. Because Ethan's dead. Spoiler alert. Ethan died. So I think the DLC takes place like 20 years later, and their baby is all grown up. She's got her own like 4-hour DLC campaign. So there's that. No, there won't be a live stream. It's literally just like playing, like we'll be playing like just in a group on Discord. It's not even going to be like a Man Eats in Peace hangout thing. It's just like, you know, I consider you all friends on here, right? So we're just actually going to be gaming. So I think that's a squad right there. I think that's what we can commit to maybe is High Castle, Juggernaut Toast, Space Filth, and Man. That'll be our squad. Pretty sure you can only play 4 players at a time, as far as I know. All right, let's attack or do something. I don't really remember a million things in this game, but let's click this. That looks like something I can do. Whoop, there we are. Oh yeah, you do it like that, right? Let's go after the slime. What else can I do? Yeah, so down here, I have 3 action points, or whatever they call them in the game. Deal 8 damage, apply 2 vulnerable. So these are 1 damage each. Let's do this one, and then we will defend. This guy attacks for 8. I believe that's, I know it's kind of blocked in chat right now, but this guy attacks for 8. So let's do this, and we'll put it on us. And that will now block 5 of the 8 damage. And look who it is. It is my good friend, Cohesivity, aka 2 times. How you doing, man? Good to see you. I could stream it to the Discord. It's up to you guys. If you're comfortable with that, then we'll do like another like open Discord type stream. So like if you do want to go on the Discord, you can watch us all play. And for anybody who isn't on the Discord, you just follow the link in the channel, and that will take you directly to Discord. The invite to Discord, and you can join the community. We'd be happy to have you. Cohesivity says, I miss you so much, man. Was just thinking about you today. I miss you too, buddy. It's life's been really crazy lately, and you and I definitely are due for a hangout. So I don't know what you're doing Friday night, but I do have Friday night open. If that might work for you. Oh, and Cohesivity says, going to bed, but have fun. Absolutely, man. And you take care. We will definitely hang out soon. I don't know if you're still there, but Friday may work for me. Okay, what happened? Let's see. Let's deal some damage. Whoop. Not enough energy. What do you mean? Oh, it's... I have to hit end turn, that's right. So now he's going to attack us. There we are. Okay, so he's got 32 health. So let's strike. That took 6. Let's strike again. And then we will defend. End turn. I'll get the hang of this again. It's not a hard game. Like, it's very challenging to master, but like to just play it, you know, kind of chill like this, it doesn't take too much to... Slimed exhaust. Let's try the slime thing. Wait, what just happened? Did we slime him? Is that what that means? He's going to do a negative effect on us. Well, that's not very nice. Okay, let's strike him again. And then we will defend ourselves. In turn. He's going to lick us. What an ass. Okay, now we've got some other cards. Bash. Deal 8 damage. Apply 2 vulnerable. There we are. And then we will strike for 6 damage. And that will defeat the spike slime. Goodbye. Should we receive 12 golds or add a card to our deck, chat? You let me know. This is a laid back Slay the Spire stream. We have time. Going once, going twice. If I don't hear anything, I will just pick myself, and that's fine. 32 gold. 32 gold would be nice. Unfortunately, we can only take 12, but Kim came in first, so let's take the gold. Wait. Oh, never mind. I guess I got both. I guess there wasn't an option, but we can choose a card. I think I'll just choose this one for now. What do we have? Warcry. Draw 1 card. Put a card from your hand onto the top of your draw pile. Exhaust. We body slam. Deal damage equal to your block. We have anger. Deal 6 damage. Add a copy of this card into your discard pile. I will take anger, and I will proceed. Let's go up to the next one. My mic was slipping a little bit there. Who's this guy? The cultist. Should we bash him? Let's bash him. And then we'll defend. Baka! Your turn. just want to move my camera down just ever so slightly. Just so it's a little bit more in line with that. There we go. Call me OCD. I guess a little OCD, right? On Discord, High Castle, you can just send me like a DM, and then I think do you have to add friends? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've been like really on Discord, doing things on Discord. Like, do we send friend requests? I can't remember, but you can just send that if that's the case. I have like Marina and Juggernaut, Space. I got like a lot of people on there where I can just DM them. I think that's how it works, right? Okay, let's do Bash. Wondering too if I should this is just man getting technical in peace. Maybe I'll move chat up top. That way you can see more of the action. And then I'll just move these like ever so slightly up. It just darkens it a little bit. There we go. Very nice. This is the official Slay the Spire video cameras. Okay, let's go back into the game. There we are. Okay, one more should take him out. There we are. We got him. Hooray. Blood for blood. Costs one less. I don't know. Oh, energy. For each time you lose HP this combat, deal 18 damage. Wow. Armaments. Gain 5 block. Upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of combat. Draw one card. That's Warcry. Put a card from your hand onto the top of your draw pile. Exhaust. That's a skill. Why don't we do that one? Oh, you're searching for Odinson on Discord. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I'm just man eats in peace. Perfect. I'll check that in a little bit, and if I have to like add you or anything like that, I will. It's a little strange wearing a shirt of myself on my shirt. Or wearing myself on my shirt. It's a little strange, is what I'm trying to say. Because I can see man right here. Gotta fight a sneeze. Okay. I think we're all right. Let's attack. Choose a card to put on the top of your draw pile. Bash. Okay. Wait, what? Thank you, Kim. It's definitely one of my more favorite designs. I've also, there's a new, on the merch store, there is a new design, Metal Gear Man. So it's the Man Eats in Peace It's a Metal Gear Solid Man Eats in Peace logo, and that's something I'm looking forward to maybe picking up sometime. I want to actually get it because it will look a lot like the original art style of Metal Gear Solid, but I'd like to get a long sleeve like this, and I'll get it in white with the red Man Eats in Peace Metal Gear Solid logo. That would be pretty cool, because I'm going to need a couple shirts for the winter. So I pretty much just wear, when it comes to wearing like casual wear, like t-shirts and now I guess long sleeve tees, I wear my Man Eats in Peace merch. It's a good way to promote, and it's also just, I like my merch and it's comfy, so it's pretty cool. Makes me happy wearing it. Let's do that, and then we will bash them for 8. There we are. So combust at the end of your turn. Lose 1 HP and deal 5 damage to all enemies. Shrug it off. Gain 8 block. Draw 1 card. Perfected Strike. Deals 6 damage. Deals 2 additional damage for all of your cards containing strike. Let's try that. Men doesn't really have a strategy in this game because I don't really play it. But we're just going to play the game and see what happens. So if anyone watching is a expert at the game, pardon my skill set. The woman in blue. Well, that looks blue to me. From the darkness, an arm pulls you into a small shop. As your eyes adjust, you see a pale woman in sharp clothes gesturing towards a wall of potions. Buy a potion now, she states. Well, she's demanding we buy a potion. Should we buy 3 potions? Let's buy 3 potions. We got a power potion. Choose one of 3 random power cards to add to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. A strength potion. Gain 2 strength. Strength adds additional damage to attacks. And then we got fruit juice. Gain 5 max HP. I see. Very nice. Good. Now leave. You exit the shop cautiously. So demanding. Now, let's leave this up to chat again. Should we go to this? Oh, it shows us here. This is the legend. So the enemy. Should we go to the enemy icon or should we go to the unknown? Right here. What should we do, chat? I'm going to keep promoting the Space Filth Incorporated. The official Space Filth Incorporated mug. Go get yours today. Over on tpublic.com. Unknown. Alright. Unknown we go. Battle start. Uh-oh. It says this enemy intends to inflict a negative effect on you. What the hell's split? When its HP is at or below 50%, will split into 2 smaller slimes with Spike Slime L's current HP. Well, that sucks. So let's bash them. And then maybe let's defend. I don't know if that's going to defend the attack that he's going to do, though. Apparently, it didn't defend like I was hoping. Perfected Strike, deal 18 damage. Maybe we'll use that. That only requires 2. Well, first, let's use Anger, because that requires nothing to use that card. And then we're going to use Perfected Strike. We got him down to 26 health, and then we will defend. Night into the unknown, indeed. Okay, now he's broken into 2. We're split into 2. will this attack? It only attacks one. Okay, so let's do one there. One here. Let's do War Cry. I don't know if I should be burning these cards like I am right now. Let's put that to the top because I'm not going to use that right now. And then this goes here. That might have been a really stupid move. No, actually, Kim, I'm having a Coke Zero right now. But I'm getting pretty low on that, actually. Alright, we're at 82 health, so it could be worse. Let's do Bash. And may as well just use... Oh, no, we can't do that. That's right. There we are. And then let's strike him. Boom. Coke Zero's pretty good, yeah. Very nice. What else can we do? Let's do that. Got him down to 2. Oh, hey, I can defend. All right. Exhaust. Okay, let's just hit him with a basic strike. Exhaust 1 card, draw 2 cards. Gain 5 block, deal 5 damage. I like that. Deal 12 damage, apply 2 weak. Oh, that's a good one too. Let's do that one. Okay, chat, I'm gonna leave this up to you again. Do we go to the elite enemy? Do we go to unknown? Or do we rest? Whoever comes through first in chat wins. Well, you don't win a prize, you just win the fate of man. This is a choose your own adventure man eats and peace stream. We choose. Everybody has a choice. Whoever comes in first wins the fate of man. I have this little flower thing from my girlfriend's baby shower. So I don't know where I want to put it on my desk. I think I'll just leave it there. You can't see it, but I can see it. Okay, well, I haven't heard anything, so I will just rest. I can smith, upgrade a card in your deck, or rest. Heal for 30% of your max HP. 26. I don't think we need to do that. Maybe let's upgrade a card. What can we do? Maybe we'll upgrade just a basic strike card. It deals 9 damage now. Okay. Now we'll go to the enemy. We got quite a few enemies now. Now they're starting to hit us. Okay, that's the upgraded card that we just did. The strike one. Draw one card, put a card from your hand onto the top of your draw pile exhaust. Maybe just a block? I don't know. Anger. What's anger do again? Let's do... This guy has 4 left, so he's dead. And then we'll... Let's use our strike on 6 damage. We'll take him out. And then we will do... We'll take him out. A little bit like Magic the Gathering, yeah. Oh, I don't have enough for that. Let's strike. And then we will strike again. We have succeeded. Fill your empty potion slots with random potions. What's this? Gain 7 block exhaust 1 card at random. At the end of your turn, gain 3 block. That might be good. Gain 2 strength at the end of this turn, lose 2 strength. Let's go with this one. I keep forgetting I have potions, so I can use those. Doesn't let me drink it yet. Oh, we're gonna rest. Okay. Now I think resting would be a good idea. Because now we have full health again. We got a treasure chest. Wow. Let's open it up and see. We got a horn cleat. At the start of your second turn, gain 14 block. Okay. Let's do the question mark. You enter a corridor full of hypnotizing colored mushrooms. Due to your lack of specialization in mycology, you are unable to identify the specimens. You want to escape, but feel oddly compelled to eat a mushroom. Should we stomp and anger the mushrooms or eat? Become cursed. Actually, you know what? I don't want to become cursed, and we've already healed. So we will anger the mushrooms. Uh-oh. Now we have to fight them. Ambushed. Rodents infested by the mushrooms appear out of nowhere. Oh no. High Castle is a Magic the Gathering player. That's pretty cool. I've still got my cards somewhere. I think it's in my storage locker. I played Magic way back in the day when I was a kid. And then in my early 30s, I kind of dived back into it for a little bit. There's a band called Fallujah, like a metal band called Fallujah. And some of the members were Magic players. And I was just like, damn, that'd be fun to get back into again. So I played a little bit. Wasn't very good at it. But I did love Magic growing up. And I still wasn't very good at it as a kid, but I liked collecting the cards, and like I had a couple friends that we would play with sometimes. Yeah, Fallujah is like pretty much like my favorite metal band out of like the current bands. They just have a really awesome sound. I've seen them twice in Toronto. I just said Toronto, which is when you know people aren't actually from Toronto. We don't pronounce the toe, it's Toronto. D&D is pretty awesome, yeah. I've got some D&D board games. Never actually have played traditional D&D, but there was like these board game versions that came out a few years back. More than a few years back, but I had some of those. I still do, actually. All my board games are in my storage locker. One thing I would love to incorporate into this channel, but the honest truth is I do not have the room to do it. I have a ton of board games, and we're not talking about like Monopoly, like big giant fucking boxes of RPG type board games that take like hundreds of hours and crazy amount of setup time and all that, all the miniatures and dice rolling cards, all that, you name it. I have tons of board games, and I always wanted to start like streaming board game sessions. I just don't have the room, and I don't know even how I would attempt to do it in this small space. And all my board games are sitting in storage. I mean, I guess I could always, like, certain ones I could maybe do. Who knows? Stay tuned, folks. You never know if I could maybe get like one of those folding tables and set it up like here, like in front, and then get maybe the camera, like the side profile camera, and like have it shooting down. And then I would just have to probably put the overhead light on. It would be a weird stream. You know what? We'll never say never. There is some board games that may fit on a folding table. So stay tuned. We may be able to do that one day. Just the problem is setting it up. And I'd have to tear it down every single time because there'd just be no way to keep this table in here. So, well, we'll see. You never know. Okay, well, let's do that. We'll gain 3 block. We will... At least we'll have 3 block. Let's deal some damage to this guy. And let's bash... Oh no, we don't have enough energy. Okay. We will block. Deal 12 damage, apply 2 weak. Yeah, we can do that. There we go. And then let's strike. Good concerts coming my way. I honestly, Kim, I'm kind of out of the concert scene. It's not something I really enjoy going to anymore. Like, I like live music. I just don't like going to the venues and just being in a giant room with tons of people. As I've gotten older, it's something I don't enjoy. But it's a shame because then I don't get to see live music. So it's kind of the catch-22 for me. So there's no future for me really going to concerts. Maybe one day if I can deal with it, but... And also I really don't like going into Toronto. Like for a concert. It's complicated. At least for me. It's just not the same city anymore. Place kind of falling apart. Which is sad because, you know, it's like my hometown. Let's defend. Ooh, we got hit. Let's go. Take him down. Guess we'll just have to strike him again. Did we get health? That requires 2. That's also for 2, so let's hit him with that. Yeah, that can be frustrating too when they're not close to like the hometown or nearby. Let's do anger. And then we will do this. Got strike. Let's do defend on top. So now what we'll do is we will strike, we will defend, and defend. And now what we'll do... Yeah, we'll just bash him. Oh no, that does 9. Let's use strike. Looks like we got some health again. That's good. 30 gold, an odd mushroom, a fire potion. Is there no way I can drink these? Gain 5 max. Just one of 3 random power cards. At your hand, it costs 0 this turn. What's the fire potion do? 20 damage. I don't know. Or 2 strength. Let's discard that and then add the fire potion. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw 1 card. Ethereal, deal 20 damage. That's Carnage card. Headbutt, deal 9 damage. Put a card from your discard pile on the top of your draw pile. Let's do this one, Carnage. Yeah, that's never fun when that happens, High Castle. Well, we're just about to hit the 1 hour and, well, 1.5 hour mark on stream. So I'll tell you what, folks. I'm not going anywhere, but let's head over to a little place I like to call the Hall of Heroes. Whoops, didn't mean to bump my mic. A place where I thank Man Eats in Peace supporters and viewers like you. First, I would like to thank Juggernaut Toast for supporting Man Eats in Peace on Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you to Brad Strung Out for supporting Man Eats in Peace on YouTube. Thank you to the lovely Tyrann Me Ashhole for supporting Man Eats in Peace as a Patreon member. Thank you to 2 Times for supporting Man Eats in Peace on TeePublic. Thank you to Guinevere for supporting Man Eats in Peace on YouTube. Thank you, as always, to Space Filth for supporting Man Eats in Peace on Buy Me a Coffee, TeePublic, and being a Burger and Fries member on YouTube. Thank you to Lee B for supporting Man Eats in Peace on Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you to Asul Muad'Dib, aka High Castle, for being a Burger tier member on YouTube. Thank you to Jonathan Kraft for supporting Man Eats in Peace through PayPal. Thank you to Freezer Race 6 for supporting Man Eats in Peace on YouTube. And last but not least, thank you to Jamie Lynn for supporting Man Eats in Peace on Buy Me a Coffee. And those are our Immortal 11 heroes, folks. Thank you again to all of the names I just read off, all those wonderful people. And just a reminder, folks, as I was showing earlier, which is also TeePublic, we've got the official Space Filth mug available on Space Filth's Space Filth Incorporated merch section over on TeePublic. But if you'd like to pick up some Man Eats in Peace merch, this is in fact the Mythical Munchies / Odinson merch that you can see. Some designs that yours truly likes and wanted to display for all you wonderful people. Also right now rocking the official Mythical Munchies hat, the trucker hat. I love these trucker hats. I've got a whole bunch of them. Actually, it's been a while since I've shown some Man Eats in Peace merch. Odinson as well, if you didn't know, is my music producer name. So you can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, all those places, YouTube. But this is the Odinson trucker hat. I love this hat. Very proud of this hat. So yeah, Odinson hat. And of course, because wearing the hat on stream is kind of tradition, I have a certain look now I go with while I stream. It's just the way I roll. So we've got a selection of hats to wear for each theme. We've got our Fright Night, our Man Eats in Peace Fright Night hat. We have our Man Eats in Peace Friday Night Frights hat. We have the RETROCITY Man Eats in Peace hat. And then we've got the OG, the mascot, the one and only, the Burger Man Eats in Peace trucker hat in that nice red and white. That classic trucker hat. Actually, the blue and the white is kind of classic too. The Mythical Munchies, as I stated as well. Probably shouldn't have taken all this stuff out because now I have to put it back. I just leave it here on my desk. Lots of Man Eats in Peace merch. I'm proud to wear it, and thank you to anybody who has picked up some merch. I really do appreciate it. But that's over on tpublic.com, and you can just type in Man Eats in Peace on the actual TeePublic site. That will take you to the store, or you can follow the link directly in the channel link section, and that will take you to the direct store of the Man Eats in Peace merch Man Eats in Peace merch store. If you do pick up any of the sweet merch, you can send in your photos wearing it, or if you have like a mug or whatever, and we'll put you up on this wall. As you can see, yours truly up on the top right hand corner, and my good buddy 2 times wearing the RETROCITY Vice shirt. Good times. So that again, folks, is tpublic.com, and Man Eats in Peace is what you can type in, or follow the direct link on the channel, and that will take you to the direct storefront. Thank you again to our Immortal 11 members, our heroes rather, and those names again: Jamie Lynn, Freezeray 6, Jonathan Crab, Asul Muad'Dib, Lee B, Space Filth, Gwenevar, 2 times, the lovely Tyrion Meashol. I have not stopped calling Tyrion the lovely Tyrion Meashol. That is what he requested, and that is what I shall continue calling him. Brad Strung Out, Juggernaut Toast, and that, folks, again, is the Hall of Heroes. And thank you again to viewers like you. And thank you as well, just some honorable mentions. Thank you to Kim Lehman, the lovely Marina, for your recent support on the, I believe it was last stream from Marina, and then Kim as well, who supported on a few streams back, and then Space Filth as well for also supporting on a recent stream. I appreciate everybody. So just some honorable mentions as well. So now we return to our regular evening programming. Let's slay the Spire. See what I did there? Oh, what a transition. Here we go. Why is my nose always so itchy while I stream? I don't understand. I swear I don't have a drug problem. I really don't. But anytime I'm streaming, I have like the itchiest nose on planet Earth, and it drives me insane. Let's do 20 damage. Let's just do it on the jaw worm. Eat it. And then 18, and then deals additional. Well, that will only be 20. Man does math in peace. At the end of your turn, gain 3 block. Oh, and that requires 2. Why don't we just do this? So now we have 3 block. We will end the turn. Bye now. Because the bright light in front of me could very well be. I do like the glow I get from this room though. Oh, and it just reminds me. I didn't put on my cool lights behind. See? It's getting itchy again. And I just trimmed my beard and my mustache and all that. So it's like, it feels like it's like going up my nose or something, but it's weird. It's, every time I'm on stream, I'm always wiping my nose and yeah, I swear I don't have a drug problem. Man is clean in peace. Just itchy nose. There we go. Now we got the fancy lights going again. Wonderful. Man forgot in peace. Sun sneezing. It could be. What were we doing again? Oh yes. We were doing combat. Let's do that. And then that. And then some of that. And yes, I keep forgetting I have potions as well. Will man use potions in peace? Stay tuned and find out. Hey, we blocked. Look at that. Why don't we use a potion? We will drink. We've gained strength. I wonder if that lasts for the entire run. Because this type of game, it's like a roguelike. In fact, it is a roguelike, but there's some variations to it. It is Evil Man Bot 2000, making me sneeze. That bastard. There we are. And we went up some health. What do we got here? Gain 5 block, deal 5 damage. Corruption, that requires 3 skill points. Skills cost 0 whenever you play a skill exhausted. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Lose 2 HP, deal 15 damage. I don't like that kind of stuff. I'm gonna take that one. We got a big boy. He's gonna hit us with 11 damage though. Maybe I won't use that quite yet. Let's draw 1 card. Put that at the top. And then what we're gonna do is I feel like I should yeah, we'll use this and then we'll do this. Whoop. At least we have a little bit of blocking. We've been slimed. Okay. Anger. And then we will strike. And strike again. Then we're going to defend. Whoops. Whoop. There we are. See, the itchy's back. Make it stop. It's gonna lick us. We've been weakened. So we're gonna strike. And then we're gonna strike again. Oh, we're out of... He's split in 2. We're gonna get hit with 10 damage. Deal 15 damage. If we strike him again, then he won't hit us with damage. Could be sensing something. Who knows? Okay, we're gonna use this. And then, oh, come on, seriously? It's only gonna deal 4 damage. He's gonna hit us with 7 though. Why don't we just block? Orcs could very well be nearby, but the sword isn't glowing right now. I do need to sit down and watch Lord of the Rings again. I did listen to The Hobbit, and that was read by Andy Serkis, like the audiobook, and that was really good. And I started Lord of the Rings because I've got that on Audible as well, but I never really got too far into it. And I was listening to some other audiobooks at the time, so that was something, or that's something I need to get back to. I'm also currently, I've taken a little bit of break as the weather's warmed up, because one thing I've really enjoyed doing in like the colder seasons is, you know, I have all my windows up, and I have about a 40 to 45 minute drive to work every day and back. So, you know, well over an hour of audiobook time while I drive. But I've been listening to all the Harry Potter full cast audio editions on Audible, and they're fantastic. So I'm currently like 3/4 of the way through the Order of the Phoenix, or Order of the Phoenix. I don't think it's I can't remember. I should know because I'm a big Potter fan. So I need to finish that, Half-Blood Prince, and then Deathly Hallows. And then maybe when I'm done that, I'll go back to Lord of the Rings and do the Andy Serkis books. A fear potion. Okay, we'll get that. Add a card to your deck. Sure. High Castle's gonna watch Lord of the Rings tomorrow with a friend. That sounds like a good time. Absolutely. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is still just something you can't touch. I mean, it's the foundation of high fantasy of today, really. Clash can only be played if every card in your hand is an attack, deal 14 damage. Yeah, let's do that one. Yeah, The Hobbit's a good book. I mean, if you watch the movie, or the 3 movies, obviously a lot of filler added content. Excuse me, this is the downside with life. Man gets so tired. So I'm not yawning because I'm bored. I'm just yawning because man is exhausted in peace. We haven't even slayed the Spire yet. Don't know if man ever will slay the Spire here on the stream. Only time will tell. Clothesline, deal 12 damage, apply 2 weak. He's gonna hit us with 12 though. I want to use this card, but maybe on like a boss or something. Let's just do it. Then we'll block. Yeah, I like the Hobbit movies. Lots of filler though, like if you've read the book, you know, they add a lot and they change some things, rewrite it a little bit, but I like the movies. I mean, they're entertaining, and like the battles at the end are amazing. Maybe for purists of Tolkien, may not be your thing, but for somebody who just appreciates Tolkien and like his world that he created, it's a good time. Well cast. Did he just go here? Okay, well clearly that's defend, so unless I defend and then play Clash. There we go. That worked. Can we finish him off? Christopher Lee was something else. May he rest in peace. Gain 7 block, exhaust 1 card at random. Lose 3 HP. Gain 2 energy. I feel like that might be good for... let's just do it. Sometimes there's like sacrifice cards and somewhat worth it. Question mark. Uh-oh. So find loot. 25% monster returns. Or we can leave. You come across a dead adventurer on the floor. His pants have been stolen. Also, it looks as though he's been gouged and trampled. What a nice way to go out. By a horned beast. Though his possessions are still intact, you're in no mind to find out what happened here. Let's do it. Couldn't find anything. Continue searching? Yes. Uh-oh, who's this? While searching, the adventurer, you are caught off guard. 86 health? Oh shit. And that's fair, Juggernaut. I do love some sci-fi as well. There's actually... If Juggernaut is into sci-fi... Give me 1 second, folks. That's why I like these turn-based games. You can just... I can take a turn doing something else. What is the name of that book? I don't know if you're a big reader, Juggernaut, but there is a sci-fi book that's very well known and very well loved, apparently. I've got it. I've actually got it on my Apple Books, which is strange, but it's something I want to read. I've just been saving it for an occasion. Hyperion, that's what it's called. There's like 4 books in the series, apparently. But it's called Hyperion. It's supposed to be one of the greatest sci-fi novels. So if you're a reader and you had no idea about Hyperion, maybe check it out. It might be something that you're interested in. Yeah, the thing's awesome. Kurt Russell at one of his finest films. Do love myself some Kurt Russell. I really like his son too, and it looks just like him. It's actually kind of creepy. The most recent film I saw with Kurt Russell's son was Disclosure Day, the Steven Spielberg film. He's really good in that. He's got a pretty good roles. Let's deal some damage. Eat it. Let's do War Cry. What should I do? Yeah, I'll just put that there for now. And then we will block. Space Odyssey, classic film. Absolute classic. That was a Stanley Kubrick film. Dave. I can't remember the exact quote, but it is like, in fact, I can't let you do that, Dave. Or I'm sorry, Dave. I can't do that. Or I cannot do that. It's one of those. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I'm completely off. But Hal. What a terrifying AI. Was it HAL 9000? Is that what it was? It's been a while since I've watched that. Great film though. Slightly creepy. Very slow burn. Is HAL 9000 though? Do I have my thousands right? Manbot 2000. Evil Manbot 2000. HAL 9000, I think. Dave. Let's hit him. 48 health. Let's use our potion. Why not? And then we can still defend too, so that's fun. Because he's gonna hit us with 8 damage. HAL 9000. Alright. Man hasn't completely lost his mind in peace. Lose 3 HP, gain... Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Let's try her out. We got 5 now. We'll hit him with that. Let's use this. Still gives us enough to do a strike. Hey, that worked out nice. Look at that. Yeah, we did get hit a bit, but... Deal 12 damage. Let's do anger again. That. Think what I'll do... And he's gonna hit us with... No, you know what we can do? Or should I save that for a boss? Let's save that. Let's defend. Oh, that's right. Because it doesn't... I use the card, so... it doesn't charge me to use those. I think we're gonna be alright. I think we'll block everything now. Let's see. Okay, we only lost 2 health. That wasn't too bad. And now what we'll do... 12 damage. That's all you need. We do have all attack cards. And there you go. He's dead. Alien 1979. Well, Alien is one of my favorite films. It's a great film. While your HP is at or below 50%, you have 3 additional strength. Okay. Blood potion. And we will add a card. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. Looks like we got a resting point. We will definitely rest. And here we go. What is this? 140 damage. It's slime boss. I think we should just use this now, get it over with. And actually that works, because then I can just do these. There we go. Slime crush. Nice. Actually, we're taking them out pretty good. Oh, we split into two. That's not good. That's okay, though. Let's deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Let's go for this guy. And then we'll block. And split into more. Oh no. Deals additional 2 damage. Let's just take him out with that. There we go. Now we just gotta deal with this guy, but he's gonna split up too. Gotta keep that in mind. Uh-oh. What do we got? He split. What do we got? Slimed. Exhaust. We'll do anger. And there. Almost got him. There we go. Defeated the slime boss. Duplication potion. We add a card to our deck. Lose 6 HP, gain 2 strength, or what's that again? Energy. Draw 3 cards. Exhaust. Exhaust your hand. Deals 7 damage. Deal 32 damage. I don't know. This might be good. Because we get to draw 3 cards. Or 32 damage. Bludgeon. I don't know. I'm gonna catch up on chat a bit. Kim's saying, I want to see the new Spider-Man movie. My nephew said it's the best one. It looks really good. I like those Spider-Man movies. I like all the Spider-Man movies, actually. I always find them quite enjoyable. I like Spider-Man. It's a good character. Odyssey looks pretty cool. High Castle saying I recently watched the Daredevil show and Punisher. So I was craving for the Spider-Man movie. Was not disappointed. Is Daredevil in Spider-Man movie as well? Because I know Punisher's in it and I love Punisher. It's like one of my all-time favorite Marvel characters. He's a great Punisher too. I won't say it, okay. So Daredevil, there's a good chance he makes an appearance, which is pretty cool. I really enjoyed the Netflix Daredevil show at the time. That was really good. Every time I take a sip, I have to promote the Space Filth mug. Thank you again, Space Filth, for all your support. It's the least I could do, picking up one of your mugs. I was going to get this actually printed on a shirt, but I just thought, man's always drinking something in peace, right? So having a mug, it's good stuff. And I can keep it on display on my desk. And it's getting a little chilly with that fan under me. It's actually quite warm out today, but it feels like I'm like in the winter right now with that cold air blowing on me. I'm like, ooh, got a long sleeve on. It's only August. Yeah, it's a very cool design. I really do like it. Let's look a little closer. I mean, it doesn't show up the greatest on camera, but it's very vibrant. One thing I noticed with the TeePublic merch is you get like the full colors on the mugs. On shirts, depending on the colors, it is a little washed out sometimes. It's just the way it is. But lots of nice vibrant colors on there. Very cool. There you go. Stay tuned for more TeePublic designs by Space Filth Incorporated. Let's just go with Bludgeon. Got the mystery chest. I like the music in this game. Cool. Also, folks, just mentioning, I have released a new video today. It is Man Eats Taco Bell in Peace. It is an epic journey. An epic journey video. Beautifully filmed. Incredible cinematography. It is true cinema. A man eating Taco Bell in peace. Obviously, if you're not one of sarcasm, then I apologize that you didn't understand man being sarcastic. But true cinema, indeed. Oh yeah, actually, Kim, I've done that before. I've put on the original Resident Evil safe room music and have fallen asleep to that actually countless times. I've got a playlist on my Spotify and it's all the Resident Evil safe rooms, and I just would loop that playlist Mixed in a couple Dark Souls bonfire songs as well. I've got one of just all the safe rooms, and then there's one I called, the playlist is called like a moment's piece, which is actually one of the names of the tracks in the original Dark Souls, and it's like safe area stuff, right, from different games. But it's a very nice, relaxing listen while I fall asleep. It's good stuff. But the original, like, OG, well, not the OG Resident Evil, but like the remake of Resident Evil on the GameCube, that safe room song is just like the best. Yes, Dark Souls 2 Majula, best Dark Souls track, hands down, in my own personal opinion. A Moment's Peace is really good too, but Majula is just perfect. It's so simple, but it's awesome. I've played so much Dark Souls 2, still have not beaten Dark Souls 2, but I've reset that game so many times, and there's something I just love about it. I know, like, a lot of people hate Dark Souls 2. And although I've never beat it, I've probably reset that game on every platform you could ever think of, including PC. That was my most recent playthrough until I hit a certain wall and just was like, well, I had fun playing for a couple days. I'll reset it again and just keep playing it. And I enjoy it. I don't know why. It'd be nice if I could just beat it one day, though. I still have yet to actually play a Dark Souls game on stream, which is really strange. Never once have I played Dark Souls. It's funny, too, because the original Dark Souls, well, I guess it was when I played in the remastered version, but the first time I beat Dark Souls was on my Switch. Like, out of all the ways you could play it, probably the worst way to play Dark Souls, because, like, you don't have the 60 frames per second. But yeah, I played it on Switch and beat it on Switch. It was just cool that I could, you know, Ormstein and Smog or whatever his name was. I think I beat that on the toilet. So that was fun. That was a real shit boss, though. Or bosses. Those bastards, the two of them together. That was like one of the worst but most epic moments when you finally complete it. Dark Souls 3 is good for streaming. Good to know. It'd be cool to just play a Souls game here and there. I don't know if I would ever like beat a Dark Souls game on stream, but maybe like on a day where I just don't know what the hell to play, like today. Like, I knew I had to stream. I didn't want to play Bond. Like, I want to play the game, I just don't have the energy to go through that type of game tonight. So I think this was like the perfect fit, because I can just kind of stop and chat, right? Like, it makes it a bit easier. But Bond, you know, there's like a story, and it's a little on the action-packed side, so I was worried I would just not be the greatest at playing it tonight. So glad I opted out, and we're playing Slay the Spire. This has been fun, and the music's really chill, so I'm enjoying it. Good times. I'm still not that familiar with Silent Hill 2. It's Silent Hill as a whole. Like, I played Silent Hill 2 way back on the PlayStation 2. I never beat it or anything, but I did play it. So I would have been a bit younger. I've still got Silent Hill 2 Remake that I will one day eventually play here on stream. On a Fright Night or Friday Night Frights. We have Visage on the go now. Dredge. That's still one of my favorite streams of all time here on Man Eats and Peace Live, was that Dredge stream. Actually, that did, for my channel, that actually did quite well. I think we got like 155 views, which is really good for my channel. I'm lucky if I get 100 views on a stream, so that was a good night. And I just enjoyed myself. That was a lot of fun playing that game and doing all like the voice acting and everything. And I think everybody had a pretty good time on that stream. I sure did. Should we open the chest? Choose a relic. A busted crown. Gain energy at the start of your turn. I also don't know why my tongue is kind of swollen right now. So I feel like I'm struggling to talk. Like it kind of hurts when I say certain words. It sounds like I have a bit of a lisp. Maybe it's just the way I'm hearing myself through my headphones, but I don't know, it's weird. Also, trying to figure out. Where's that? No, that doesn't do it. What's going on? Where's my mic button? Can't remember what side it's on. Don't remember if it's on monitor. Do this again. There we go. I think that's how I do it. I think. Yeah, because now I can hear myself talking better. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Do I still sound the same coming through, everybody? Or has my voice changed a bit? I always forget I have this setting on my headphones. So essentially, like when I talk... Okay, good. Yeah, because my audio input is the mic. But on the headphones, now I can actually hear myself. It's not muffled through the headphones. That also makes it difficult sometimes when I am streaming and there's like a bunch of sound and like explosions happening. It's hard to explain. It's just when you're talking and you can't really hear yourself talking through all the chaos and noise coming through the headphones. It's weird, and sometimes I feel like I'm stumbling over myself. But now that I actually can hear myself a bit better, it's pretty good. But you know, swollen tongue and all. What's this? Snecko Eye. At the start of your turn, draw 2 additional cards. Start each combat confused. Slaver's Collar. During boss and elite combats, gain energy at the start of your turn. Start each combat confused. I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I just realized too? Since I've actually got 2 pairs of these headphones for various reasons, I should probably do the same thing so I don't forget. So monitor is on, and then I believe, where's that button I click in? Why is this so complicated? Come on, man. Figure it out. Is that pressed in or out? Where is it? Wait. Yes, that works. So we press it in. Aha. Much better. Yeah, I'll just put those there. That's some napkins. I think we'll go with this. There we are. Apple cider weather. That sounds really good. Act 2, the city. 1, 2, or 3, chat? We'll call this one 1. This will be 2. This will be 3. Which way should we go? Where should we start? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What other languages do I know? I'm trying to think now. Trois. There we go. What are these? Birds? B-Y-R-D. I guess you would still say bird. Fall is definitely a favorite season for sure. And my daughter will be born in October, so she's gonna forever be a fall baby. Unless she's delivered early. I hope not, because it would be nice to have an October baby. And obviously too, an earlier birth is not always a good thing. So fingers crossed for the 10th of October is the due date apparently. We shall see. Okay, strike. Deal 3 damage. Let's do that one again. To random opponents. Take you and you. Which was the same guy. Hey, we knocked him out. That's fun. Damn. What was that? 5 attack? Strength went up. Clash. Oh, I have non-attack cards, so let's do that and then do Clash. And then what we're going to do is... Have a good night, Kim. Always appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us on stream. Have yourself a good night. Maybe we'll see you on the next one. Or a future stream. I'm sure we will. So until next time. Oh, I don't have enough energy. Unfortunately, folks, this isn't going to be a super long stream for me tonight. Just battling the fatigue, you know. But I think this has been a fun little stream tonight. Moving forward, though, throughout the rest of this week, and you know, I'm gonna do my absolute best to stream maybe on like Monday and Tuesday if I can. Just because I won't be able to stream for Wednesday and then moving forward into next week as well. Or like Wednesday on next week. Because I'll be going away to a cottage, but there's a good chance I'll be on tomorrow as well. We can definitely try to do another stream tomorrow, but this one tonight won't be super long. This man will need to sleep in peace eventually. Oh, he's back up in the air. Shit. Okay, let's see. Hit him with that. We will defend. we may as well just finish him off at that point. Okay, that worked. Yeah, the music's nice. It's a very like high praised game. Slay the Spire 2 has done extremely well. But the original Slay the Spire, it's like a cult classic to a lot of people. I haven't played much of this game, but I always enjoy playing it when I do. Wait, what? Getting our ass kicked this time, though. Damn. Why is it not taking the health out? Like it's saying it's supposed to. He's gone. This enemy intends to use a buff. Oh, that's why we're not hitting them that hard. Let's hit him with 23 damage. That damn buff. Okay. Oh. 2 strength. Okay. Anger. That should do it. Did I use it? Yeah. We're out. Twin Strike. Gain 11 block, draw 1 card. Oh, that's a good one. Let's do that. A question mark. Who are these guys? You encounter a group of bandits wearing large red masks. Help pay up to pass. A reasonable fee of all your gold will do. Lose all of your gold. I'm not gonna do that. But if I fight, are they gonna kill me? There's a good chance. These guys might be really difficult. Actually, they're not too bad. That's a pretty big hit, though. Let's do this one. Okay. Let's take him out. We didn't get to take him out. Oh, damn. Grab him, bear. What's cool about the sequel to this game, though, is it's like multiplayer. Like you get to play as a whole party, and I think it's like online as well. Oh, that's why. Okay. That's one down. That was good. We healed. Let's do this. There we go. And turn. Okay. Great success. It's red mask. At the start of each combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies. That's good. Fire breathing. Whenever you draw a status or curse card, deal 6 damage to all enemies. Rage. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. Blood for blood costs 1 less energy. For each time you lose HP this combat, deal 18 damage. Let's go with Rage. Stole 15 gold? That's not very nice. Sneaky indeed. 25. There we go. Nice. Got it back, and we get another card. Gain 3 strength. Yeah, definitely that one. What is that? It's a merchant. Welcome. What are you buying? What are you selling? Okay. Transmutation. Gain 2 block, draw 1 card. Gain 4 plated armor. I mean, we've got stuff we can spend, right? Welcome. Or welcome. Something like that, right? What are you buying? What are you selling? Ha ha ha, stranger. At the start of each combat, deal 2 HP. Start of your turn, lose 15 block rather than all of your block? I don't know. What's this? Card removal service. So many things we can buy. Gain 2 block, draw 1 card. Add X random colorless cards into your hand. They cost 0 this turn, exhaust. Why don't we just do that? Let's spend some money. We're already here, right? good thing to have. We have 11 coins left. Resident Evil 4 was amazing. I don't know how many times I've played through it. I've lost count. Still have not played the remake, but the original Resident Evil 4, yeah, that was one hell of a game. Eventually we'll get to Resident Evil 4. I mean, we've completed 7. We're pretty much done 8. We ended up beating 9 before we beat 8, but from what I read, it doesn't really matter too much. But I would like to go back. I think the way it's going to work is once I finish Resident Evil 8, which I've only got like 40 minutes left apparently. I think what I'll do is I'll go back to 2 remake. Then we'll play 3 remake and then play 4 remake. I've already beat Resident Evil 2 a few times and it was always as Leon. I've never actually beat Resident Evil 2 with Claire. So I think on stream I'm going to play as Claire. And with Code Veronica coming out, I mean, I think we probably should play as Claire. But the next Resident Evil game we play after 8 will be Resident Evil 2 Remake. And I have the original Resident Evils on Steam. So maybe like just for a fun little quick night we have. Maybe I'll play like Resident Evil 2, like the original Resident Evil 2 here on stream. Yeah, Toast, Resident Evil is my, at least for horror and action horror, Resident Evil is the all-time best series. Hands down. Personal opinion or not, that it's just one of the greatest series in video games. Ancient writing. Scaling the city, you notice a wall covered in the writing of ancients. As you try to wrap your head around what the puzzling symbols and glyphs could mean, the writing begins to glow. Suddenly, the message becomes clear. Elegance, remove a card from your deck. Simplicity, upgrade all strikes and defends. Yeah, let's do that. The truth is always simple. Okay, let's rest. 30% of our health restored. And I don't want to go to elite. We're going to play it safe. Malleable? Is that what, or snake plant? That's what it is. Remakes up to 4. I just wish they would do the original Resident Evil, a remake. A remake of the remaked's remake. Wait, a remake of the remake? I guess that's what it would be, right? That remake though for the GameCube, it still holds up today. It still looks really good. The character models are dated, but the backgrounds, the pre-rendered backgrounds, still holds up. Look, it's still a beautiful game for the time. And even playing in 2026, like it's still scary too. It's a good game. It's a fucking great game. And that's another one. I can't even tell you how many times I've gone through Resident Evil 1 remake. But we need Resident Evil 1 remake. So maybe in a year or 2 we'll get word that that's coming, because like they're doing Code Veronica, which is a weird move, but I think that's gonna be awesome. But let's do Resident Evil 1 remake. Super Hyper Turbo Edition, because it's Capcom. Speaking of Capcom, I'm gonna have to get on here and start playing Pragmata again too. enough energy. That was like an 8-hour stream, I think, or 7-8 hour stream on my birthday. That was a lot of fun. I want to get back to playing it. Yeah, and like I've heard mixed things about that Combat Evolved, or the Campaign Evolved. It was weird. I remember I did one stream of Halo and we played like the first 3 levels, maybe 4 levels of Combat Evolved on the Master Chief Edition. And then like the next day or a couple days after that stream, they released or they dropped, like they revealed Campaign Evolved. I found that interesting. I was like, wow, what good timing. And then after that, I was like, well, I guess I won't be playing this because Campaign Evolved will be out, so. But now I'm looking back and I'm like, maybe I'll just play the original. But once again, there's so many games that I have started that we have barely even come close to finishing. And some I have dropped. I mean, like, when it comes to streaming, I like sampling stuff, and certain games stick and some don't. And Halo, I mean, I've played that so many times in my life. Don't know if I'm gonna continue playing Halo games on here. Like, maybe every once in a while I pick them up, but like to complete each one with such limited time now as a streamer, just don't see it happening anytime soon. But sometimes it's fun just to pick up a game like Slay the Spire. I don't know the next time I'll play this, but just a fun little detour from our regular lineup that we've got going. Got a couple more streams left of Bond, and that'll be good when I finish it. One, because I want to put it behind me, but I am really enjoying that game. GoldenEye is always going to be the GOAT of James Bond games, no matter what. But this is definitely like the best James Bond game, if that makes sense. Like, nostalgia is making GoldenEye the best for me, but personally, I think First Light is the best James Bond game. It's the most Bond. It's not just all shooting action. It's, you know, it's James Bond. So that's my rant. Thanks for listening. All right, end turn. How much longer can we survive this? I do not know. Let's gain some plated armor. Sure, let's do this. Why not? What is all this? Put an attack from your draw pile into your hand. Exhaust. Add 1 random colorless card into your hand. Put 3 random attacks from your draw pile into your hand. Yikes. Death Stranding when? Yeah. But see, I really do love Death Stranding, and I would like to play another stream of that. So maybe in some near future we'll do another Death Stranding stream, because I'm a huge Kojima fan, so I should finish Death Stranding, right? In fact, I was actually just at my storage locker today, and I've got a framed, I kind of put the frame together, but it's like Metal Gear Solid, like the sleeve part of the case And I've got it like, I got that signed by David Hayter, the voice actor of Solid Snake. And it's in a frame. So, and it's got like the PlayStation discs in there, and it's, you know, kept you waiting, huh? Love David Hayter. It doesn't say love, but you know. I really want to frame that. Or I want to put it up in here. Why was I talking about that again? Oh yeah, because I'm a Kojima fan. So I should have brought that today from my storage locker. And I don't know why I didn't do it, but I need to go back there again. I've got stuff that I want to put up in my studio here, right? And it's all in storage, so. But I want to still keep it somewhat minimalistic, like with putting shit up on the wall. Like I'm keeping, just so you know everybody, I'm gonna keep this wall completely bare because I like just having all the light accents. But then I'm also feeling like I want to have, well actually I don't know if I want to put lights behind me because then I feel like it's too distracting. At least like on stream. I kind of just like that I've got the overhead light and it keeps the wall glowing at the back a little bit like that. I kind of like the way this looks behind me. It's just very simple. But then again, I've got some wall space here, which would be off camera, but I could put some stuff up on this wall. So really it's just me that sees this stuff, right? So all like some collectibles and some frame stuff. And then on this wall that you also could not see, I could put some stuff up there too, but who knows? But I'd like to keep this wall bare. Just think it looks nicer. And then the lights cast off the wall nicely. Anyways, that's just me ranting about the Man Eats in Peace headquarters. Oh, I don't have any attack. Come on, attack card. There we go. Lose 2 HP. I don't want to do that. Deal 7 damage and apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Gain 8 block, draw 1 card. Thunderclap. Alright. Let's see if we can survive. Upgrade all your cards for the rest of combat. Ooh, there we go. At the start of your turn, add a random colorless card to your hand. Okay. Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile. Alright. Wait, why don't I have any energy? What happened? Oh shit. Not good. Ooh, we got some energy. Deal 45 damage. Oh shit. I realized I had a energy point. Thunderclap. Well, he won't be hitting us this turn. Good, good. Look at that, we got a chest. Meat on the bone. Alright. Three strength. There we go. We're going to try to survive as long as we can, folks. Don't know how well we're going to do. Now let's drink this. So that got to be played twice, so that's cool. Thunderclap. There we go. Not too bad. Alright. Energy potion. Let's rest. Maybe we'll do the elite. Let's at least try. 160. All right. Have a good night, High Castle. As always, thank you again for your support, and thank you for coming out to hang out on Man Eats and Peace Live. Mythical Munchies. Almost done. Oh, we got us pretty good there. $12 exactly. Dead. Question mark. Unknown. Face trader. You walk by an eerie statue holding several masks. Something behind you softly whispers, "Stop." Stop. You swerve around to face the statue, which is now facing you. On closer inspection, it's not a statue, but a statuesque, gaunt man. Is he even breathing? Face, let me touch. Maybe trade? %50 good face, 50% bad face. Let's do that. For me? Oh yes, yes. You see one of his arms flicker, and your face is in its hand. Your face has been swapped. Nice face. Don't know what just happened. Alright, we're getting close to that boss. Will we make it? Who knows? We'll give our absolute best to make it there. I'm gonna take this potion. We got... Okay. Let's do it. Shit, healed himself. That worked out nice. Ooh. Oh, he keeps getting healed. We gotta get rid of this guy. I think we can pull it off though. Nope. He's gonna heal him again, isn't he? Damn. No, we're good. Okay, let's strike him. Okay, he's gone. There we go. All right, we're going to the boss. We got to heal a bit, and then we get to rest as well. So we will rest. Got 85 out of 94 health. That's good. And now we're heading to the boss. Second boss. Okay, so... Have a good night, Space Filth. As always, too, thank you again for your support. And thank you for coming to hang out tonight. And thank you for making such a cool mug as well. Space Filth Incorporated. There we go. We finally finished the drink. What good timing just as you're exiting. I'll be impressed if I actually beat this boss. There we go. I don't know. This is tough. We'll see if we win. He's getting us down pretty quick. There's a chance. Oh. Yikes. Uh-oh. That's not good at all. Not good at all. Hey, look at that. We did it. This is the farthest I've ever gotten in this game. Okay, a relic. Upon pickup, obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. Upon pickup, transform 3 cards, then upgrade them. On pickup, obtain 1 potion, gain 50 gold, raise your max HP by 5, obtain 1 card, upgrade a random card. Let's do that. Let's do headbutt plus. The Beyond. Regrowing. Uh-oh. Don't really know how this works. I don't understand how these guys keep coming back. Shit. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. They just keep coming back. Like, how do we get rid of them? Guess we gotta take them all out at once. Oh, man. No worries, Juggernaut. I have a feeling I'm actually going to be probably heading off soon myself. I don't know if we're going to survive this battle. Actually, we probably do. There we go. Wow, that was pretty damn hard. And I appreciate, again, your support and coming out and hanging out as well. I hope you have a good night. That was a crazy first battle of this area. It was hard too. 70. That works. Another question mark. Sensory Stone. Navigating through the beyond, you discover a glowing tesseract, spinning and shifting gently in the air. You touch it, a sharp pain flows through you, followed by vivid flashes of a distant memory. Whose memories are these? Let's lose 10 health so we get 3 colorless cards. Do some random ones. I'm just gonna click random stuff. There we go. Triumph. The remains of a ghostly creature sink slowly into the mud before you, barely visible in the moonlight. You have proven yourself amongst your sisters. Standing victoriously, you wait in silence as the others ceremoniously place the creature's skull atop your head. The ritual has concluded. You head towards the Spire. Who are these guys? Uh-oh. She's gone. Down to 35 health. Not very good. Health? Oh shit. This might be the end of man. Ooh. Let's see what happens. No, we're all right. Shit. We've been conquered. That's a good way to end the stream, though. We climbed 190 floors. Enemies slain 30. What else did we get? City elites killed. Oh, I see. That's the score. Never mind. So 38 floors climbed. Enemies slain 15. City elites killed 1. Bosses slain 2. Librarian well fed. Alright. Let's unlock something. Oh, I see. Double your strength exhaust. Deal 14 damage. Strength affects this card 3 times. Actually, that's not too bad. Oh, we got unlocked cards. Show up in future runs. I see. So that's where it's like a roguelike. You're gonna die. You get a little bit stronger each time. Well, that was fun. Not too bad for a last minute game stream. Because I didn't know what I was gonna play. And actually now it's tomorrow. So now it's Thursday. We're ending right on the Thursday. Well, anyways, folks, I'm going to head to bed. Getting pretty tired myself. But thank you again to everybody who came out tonight or last night and now for the last 3 minutes this morning. I appreciate all of you. Thank you again to the Man Eats in Peace supporters as well. I'm grateful to all of you. But on that note, I am Man of Man Eats in Peace, and you have been watching Man Eats in Peace Live Mythical Munchies, where we have been playing the original Slay the Spire, not the sequel. Slay the Spire 1. Do me a favor, folks. Please take care of yourselves. I hope to see you on the next one. Until next time.